Welcome to Mansfield, Ohio. Welcome to It's a Great Day for America. I am your host, Facebook and Twitter's Ryan W. Demick. So we made it through the weekend. Most of us did. How was your Valentine's Day? Mine was fairly quiet. My dear wifey had to work through most of it. But guess what? She made it through. I sent her some flowers while she was at work. Advantage of her working at a grocery store. So, it was all good. So, how was it for you people? Just want to know. And while you're talking it over to yourselves, because I can't hear you, let's get on to the weather with our dear personal friend, Elmer. Thank you, Wyan. Currently, the temperature is 19 degrees with a wind chill of 7. And for today, my app is wanting slow again. Cloudy skies with a few snow showers this afternoon, high of 36. Tonight, snow showers early will become steadier snow overnight, accumulating snow 1 to 3 inches with a low of 29. Then tomorrow, white snow in the morning will give way to cloudy skies in the afternoon, highs in the mid-30s. And now, with your birthday updates, here's Casey. Thank you, Elmer. We have a couple belated birthdays that happen on Sunday, because they are newly appointed to our Facebook calendar. So without any further ado, yesterday, according to the Facebook calendar, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Terry Abrams Huntley, Larry Betts, and John Schultz. And then, getting current, today, according to the Facebook calendar, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Lynn Sutton. We hope you all have wonderful birthdays. Back to you in the studio. All right, thank you, Casey. So, yeah, Valentine's Day happened. That was great and had a good time. And then, Saturday, I believe it was the GOP debates in South Carolina. And we had ourselves some fireworks, people yelling left and right. Cruz is a liar and Bush is a liar. And Trump was making reality shows while Jeb's brother was helping secure the country. And then Trump said, no, your family was at the gate, it was under your watch when 9/11 happened, you little liar. And then Jeb went into this whole carbon, don't you talk about my mom, and it just, kind of escalated from there. And poor little Kasich, the only thing he ever got to say in any of the sound bites was, this is crazy. And it is. And I forgot to bring up our theme for our favorite watchable candidate.
Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said,
yep, Bush took him on, Cruz took him on, and Trump was just like, liar, you're a damn liar. And then Rubio, I'm getting away from Trump, but Rubio, he was like, how do you know what I said on Univision, Cruz? And then Cruz is like, and it's like, okay, I apologize to everyone of Mexican/Spanish descent, because that was not Spanish. It was me just babbling, but go along with the joke. This is not about, insulting any particular races, creeds, ethnic backgrounds, okay? But yeah, he went into this little tirade in Spanish to Rubio. I have no idea what he said. All I heard was, en español. And it was like, and Trump was just in between the two of them going, what's going on here? This isn't about me, is it? Cause you know what it is, right? Because he thinks,
now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me.
So, yeah, it's interesting. Trump still holds, I believe they said, a 22-point lead in the Gallup polls, or is it full running polls, or, little Winnie polls? I don't know, it had something to do with the horse. But anyhow, he's still doing well. And next Saturday, time for South Carolina to get out there and vote. And they get to choose who's not going to be running after Saturday. So, Bush isn't doing too well. I'm surprised. Christie dropped out. Fiorina dropped out last week. I don't... Ben Carson, he doesn't get to say anything. I'm not sure if he's going to last much longer. Kasich had a surprising, second place in Iowa, New Hampshire. Yes, in New Hampshire last week. Might keep some wind in his sails, but man, Bush is not doing well at all. Wouldn't be surprised to see him and Carson drop out if they don't do well in South Carolina. Now, unfortunately, we have to... Well, we don't have to, but I'm gonna. The race card was played, thanks to Beyonce, again. And Saturday Night Live had this skit where... And if you'll forgive me for this one, but it was... White people lost their damn mind when Beyonce made a video saying she's black. And the only thing they were upset about was, what? Beyonce's black? And I know they're making fun of it, and they did really take it, Kerry Washington's black? Obama's black? What's going on? When it started, I was sitting there going, that's not too far from the truth. Because while there are people that are like, nope, they're black, I don't want to hang out with anyone that's black. I want people of my same skin color and intellectual level, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of us that are just like, you're talented, you're smart, you're a decent person to hang out with. And then, Beyonce was one of those, and I don't even think of, this may be my genetic makeup, I don't think of race, I don't care if you're black, Mexican, Canadian, Puerto Rican, I don't care. I mean, if you're a decent person, you're a decent person. And that's what I care about. And so when a Beyonce comes out with a video that talks about her pride and her ethnic background, racial background, whatever you would like to discuss it, it's one of those, it is kind of a little going, you are black, aren't you? And it brings it to the forefront. It's kind of like when you're at work and the lights are buzzing and you don't notice the lights are buzzing until someone goes, man, those buzzing lights are going to kill me. Then that's all of a sudden going, holy crap, those lights are buzzing. Why did I not hear that before? Not that it's good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, granted, the buzzing's going to drive you insane if you keep listening to it. But it's kind of, we weren't noticing. And if indeed she was trying to make an anti-police statement in the video, and there's several indications that she was, we have to caution her, and not all cops are bad. This is the minority that is doing this to people. Okay, and much like the African American population, there's a small group that are causing problems. Doesn't make them all bad, okay? So the whole blanket statement, cops are bad, blacks are bad, white collar, white guys are bad, damn the politicians, but I think it was more of a, why is she doing that? And they were kind of making jokes of, that song isn't for us. What's she doing? None of these artists make songs for us, and by us I mean the Caucasian folks. I mean, there is, the Hispanic group, there's the black group, and they come up and do their thing. There are no Irish rappers, which would be, awesome. MC O'Malley, I could, that would be awesome to hear an English rapper come out and talk about the English heritage. Actually, I might work on something like that. I might just make my own little Irish rap ditty. Not right now. Don't get too excited. But hey, it could happen. I've done dumber things. Ask my wife. So, relax. I guess is the thing I'm trying to say. Chill out. Okay, for people, my friends list grew exponentially over the weekend. So there's a lot of you that don't really know who I am, which is fine. 'Cause I was adopted, 10 days old. I was adopted, raised by a family whose, my dad is, I want to say he is the second generation off of the boat from Poland. He's second or third. And I feel bad for not knowing that. So yeah, I mean, growing up, I knew my dad was Polish. You know, my mom's side, they never really talked about what nationality they were. This brief dead air moment brought to you by Diet Pepsi. Refreshing. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in school getting mad at people who were going, "Oh yeah, did you hear one about the Polak and the light bulb?" And I'd get mad. Like, that's making fun of me, man. What are you doing? And then one day, my paternal grandfather, grandfather and grandmother, they were both there, and we just got done with dinner, and there was, table clearing off, and then all of a sudden, my grandfather rattles off 11 Polak jokes in a row. Each one he's finding funnier than the last. And I sat there with my mouth wide open, jaw laying on the table, going, "You do know those are about you, right?" That's just starting to question, well, Polak's not too bright. Maybe he doesn't know. No, he was in full recognition of what they were and what they were about. He just thought they were funny. And that taught me, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Okay, so you're sitting here listening to the overweight, four-eyed, balding dude that was raised by Polacks. So, I don't care. Bring it on. And if you think I'm being rude or hateful with my jokes, and that's what they are, jokes, then you got to realize I'm more willing to attack myself than anybody else. And you just need to relax. Perhaps tomorrow I will dig up the old Dennis Miller America the Touchy. If you've never heard that, tune in tomorrow. I shall recite it. And I can't really do a Dennis Miller, but we'll see what I could pull off for you. So, with that, I am going to wrap this up. This is Facebook and Twitter's Ryan W. Nemick reminding you, as always, to keep banging your drum.